To complete the All About the Benjamins assignment, you'll want to use the template that's found in the weekly folder. For this part, you just have to choose a number between 1,000 and 10,000, so I'll choose 2,000. So part 2 says how much does Benjamin have in his account after 1 year? So the compound interest formula looks pretty complicated, but if it's compounded, let's see, what do they say? Do they say per quarter? Compounded semi-annually. Okay, so to calculate this semi-annually, what you'll want to do is take your the compound interest formula, which I put here in typed notation. R is the percentage rate as a decimal. K is the number of times you compound per year, and T is the number of years. So for my problem, my principal is 2,000. My rate and your rate is the same. It's 11%, so 0.11. The number of times you compound is 2. And then I'm going to put a 2 up here, and then that's times 1 for T. So that's the work that we need to show. And with your calculator, you'll want to do the parentheses first. So I'm going to do 0.11 divided by 2 first, add 1 to it. Now I've figured out the parentheses. And now it says I'm supposed to raise that to the power of 2 times 1. So I'm supposed to raise that to the power of 2, and then multiply this to 2,000. So there it is, $2,226.05 is how much money I have after 1 year. So the tables here, I believe, are automatically, they're automatically calculating how much money. So table 1 would be Benjamin starting at age 22, putting $2,000 in, then Ben stops investing. The table over here is if we start investing at the age of 30, we're putting in $2,000 repeatedly. Now look how many times we put $2,000 in on this side. A lot more than we put $2,000 in here, right? But because Benjamin started earlier, Benjamin's ending up with more money than than we are. So the idea there is the sooner the better if you're trying to save up for retirement, because Benjamin put in a lot less money and they came out with a lot more because of interest. So you're supposed to create an Excel graph using a line graph. And so the instructions are right here. And then to get the video, I think, you can just click it and it'll, well, actually, that's not going to pull it up. But if you Google search Excel line graph, that can help. But here, I'll help you out. Select all the data in blue and click insert. So I'm going to select all the data. I click the top left cell. I held shift and I click the bottom right cell. Then up here I'm going to go to insert and I want to make a graph, and so here's our line graphs right here. So there's the graph that we need, and you can double click to edit the title. Then part 5 says summarize your findings, so that's in your own words. And that's it. So that's the technical part of this assignment.